You're watching Oilers Nation Everyday with Tyler Yaremchuk. Your one-stop shop for all things Oilers.
All right, fuck it. Kaprizov for McDavid. Who says no? Let's get into it with the lead. Kirill Kaprizov turned down $128 million of guaranteed money.
Oh, God.
Maybe this McDavid negotiation isn't going to end anytime soon. Welcome into Oilers Nation Everyday. We are live from the Sports Closet studio. Check them out online, sportscloset.ca. From jerseys to hats to the legendary foam finger, you'll find it all and more at the Sports Closet. The Sports Closet. I might come buy a George Springer jersey today. I might.
Is he still good?
Dinger yesterday.
Did he? I heard there was a walk-off. Walk-off, yep.
We'll talk Jays in a little bit. Okay. I leave tonight for Toronto to go watch four baseball. We all did it. I leave now. We'll talk Jays later. The show is a presentation of Bet365. Download the app today. Use the promo code NATION. It's just Nation. NATION. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary. At Bet365. Ravina, Oilers Nation, do we have a number for how much we raised for Ben last season in the Super Chats? That's a great idea.
It's a great question. I don't know.
Well, that's actually maybe a fun way to kick off the new season in October, because then we can go back... Yeah, and calculate our full year, make the donation, then we start fresh. So giddy up. But yeah, we'll have that number for you guys soon. Super Chats, the whole YouTube chat, brought to you by Odd Company Brewing, Nation Beer Everyday Lager, a crisp, clean lager crafted not just for game day, but for every day. Find them, one of their 2 locations in the Edmonton area. I also, because we're kind of getting to the start of the season here, should we do Pacific Division previews? I wanted to ask the chat that. Chat, do you like, again, if we had Quads from Vancouver and, Pike or whoever it is from the Flames, and then we'll go through, we have our friends in California. We can do Dennis Bernstein, talk Kings.
What's up, Young, the San Jose fella?
JD Young?
JD Young.
You could have JD Young. Felix Sicard from Anaheim. He's our Anaheim friend. Who do we have? Do we have anyone in Seattle? Yeah, we had him on last year.
Yeah, we had Everett.
Fitzhugh, the radio play-by-play guy who grew up an Oilers fan.
Because Ryan S. Clark is no longer in Seattle.
He's no longer in Seattle. Yes, people are saying yes, previews are awesome. Yeah, that was Josh who said that. We can definitely do, okay, we'll do division previews then at some point. We'll touch on every team in the Pacific Division. And
Should we do like, let's not spread this out over 7 weeks.
No.
Let's do mega episode. One after another, 10 minutes, each team, and the guests just line up. And they run out of time because we'll give them all the same link. And then they just jump in when we tell them to. Sorry, he might get cut off mid-answer. But we're on to the next guy.
Okay, so that joke is probably infinitely more hilarious for us with the knowledge of how our software works. But if we were to send them all the same link, as soon as someone else goes in the link, you boot whoever's in there. So let's say we did 12:10 Ryan Pike Flames Nation. 12:20 is Quadrelli, and Quads jumps in 5 minutes early.
Oh, yeah.
Pike will just be halfway through an answer, and you'll just see Quads, and we'll just cut and... All right, we're done with the Flames.
Yeah.
Quads, and then if Everett Fitzhugh jumps in 6 minutes early, bing. All right, we're on to the Kraken.
Wouldn't that be funny? I don't know if it could. It might be rude for some people, but
it would be very. Yeah.
I think most people, if we gave them the heads up, being like, "Hey, this is how this is going down," you legit get 10 minutes. And if you get cut off, sorry, thanks for coming.
And do not jump in a second early.
No, you have to get in right on your time. And be ready, because you will be immediately on the show.
Yeah, you're on the air. The second you click that link, you are on the air.
What do you think?
It's an awful idea.
But it's good. It's not a bad idea. It's one way to get through it.
Yeah, we also, again, struggle to get guests on this show, so we should probably just spread them out, one per episode. But I love the thinking. I had another really funny idea for the show last night. Again, we had a couple beers after my softball game. I thought we were gonna have our new friend Spencer on the show.
Yeah,
and I thought of a fun rookie hazing thing since he's new to the company.
Well, we were listing all the new people we have writing for us this year. We just never mentioned him the other day, so
no, we didn't.
Give him a shout out. He does great work.
Yeah, he does.
It's something like
Spencer Pomody,
but
Pomoty.
His Twitter handle
SP Prospects.
I knew it was something like that. He's a great follow. Let's get into. He's at 712 right now.
Yeah.
Let's get him to 1,000.
Can you link him into the chat?
Yeah,
I can do
I'm
it.
going to send that in right now, actually. Go follow Spencer. If you're looking for the new Bruce Kurlock, this is your guy.
Oh, we both did it at the same
Spencer.
time.
I'll do it again. Go follow him.
Go follow him on Twitter.
A second, I got my Siri.
I want him to be like, why did I just get 50 followers?
Yeah, come on, give him some love here.
He's at 712 right now.
So we'll know by the end of the episode if you did it or not.
Yeah, we will. Okay, let's get into a couple of things here. First off, YouTube chat. Sounds like a non-producer idea, Liam, from Chester. Agreed?
I am an OG producer, I'll have you know, Chester.
Yeah, way back.
Tyler and I built this company. From the producer side of things, right?
Yeah, from the production side. Yeah, all the shows and whatnot. Yes, that part of the company. Jay built the rest of the company.
Yeah, the rest of it's
and
done.
Bag
Jay
Milk
and
built most of the company
yeah,
and all of that. But
one follower for Spencer.
We'll take credit where we can. Would you trade 97 for all three Hughes brothers?
Yes.
Probably. Yeah.
The best defenseman, second best defenseman in the league. A guy who's MVP for the first 3 months of the year every year, Jack Hughes.
But then I'd do something real fucking morbid and I'd flip Luke. I'd be like, boy, Hughes brothers, you're coming to Edmonton. Not you, Luke. And I'd trade him for like a good top six winger.
Jared Stahl. Give him the chance he finally deserves. Get him up here.
Okay. I really just want to talk normal hockey, but you are so angry with the amount of chairs in our office.
It's so fucked.
So like,
no,
I think it's worse in summertime because like here's a great example of how things work in the summer.
No one comes to the office.
If you get your shit done, you don't really have to be in the office every day. Everyone's allowed their work from home days and whatnot. We work a lot of overtime during the hockey season. So if, you don't come into the office 1-2 days a week, no one cares.
No big deal.
There's 4 people here today. 3 of them are on this show. The other one is Reese.
I don't even know if Jay's here.
Jay's not here today. No one knows why Jay's not here today either.
So there's another
How many
guy.
chairs did you count in the office today?
I counted 26 spinning chairs.
26 spinning chairs.
And then there's like 10 like those classic plastic chairs.
They're in our boardroom.
Yeah. No, there's more than. There's like 13, 14.
Okay.
We have a few of these spinny
Up to
chairs
40.
like the bar stools.
42.
It's fucking insane.
A couch.
They're so in the way. We used to be a society. There used to be a room here which people could sit in.
It's just chairs.
And work. And now you literally cannot get to the chair at the desk because there's other chairs in the way.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what happened. Somebody, I won't name names, but you know exactly who you are. One day decided their office had too many chairs. So they decided to bring them here because apparently we didn't have enough.
Even on trade deadline day, when everyone's here on trade deadline day, there are 20 to 22 people here. Maybe.
That actually seems way
that
too
seems
many.
too high.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's way too high.
I've never seen like half of these chairs are used for footstools.
Yeah.
Like it is
Also,
insane.
26, like that's not, like we didn't count chairs that are used for on-air purposes.
No.
That is just in the common areas, we'll call them, of the office.
The working areas, we can call them.
If we go working areas and boardroom, there are 43 chairs and a couch.
It's insane. I just like, and the other thing is too, and I hope everyone's listening from the company. Push your chairs into the damn table.
Yeah, but the arms don't fucking fit on half of them.
Figure it out. We have to figure this out. We're a great company, but these chairs are becoming a thorn in our side. We have too many, and we can't push them in. I don't understand.
I'm very happy Bag Milk is watching this episode live right now because we've covered a lot of really good office stuff today.
It's so I just don't get it. But they're all good chairs.
Yeah.
They cannot be thrown out. But if you want a chair, $20.
Yeah, ON chair giveaway from Isaac. That's not even a terrible idea. If you need a chair, I feel like we could do like a really good... Like if you run a business and you're like, we need chairs, we can do some sort of trade where like, we'll give you 6 chairs.
And you give us some pens.
We need pens.
We never have pens. And there's notepads because I asked for them to be bought.
Plastic forks. I go through a lot of plastic forks.
God, there's none. I had to eat my shepherd's pie with a spoon yesterday.
We need pens. What else do we need? Pens, plastic forks, and snacks. We never have enough snacks in the office.
Yeah, coffee machine would be. We have a coffee machine.
Keurigs.
Coffee.
Coffee. Keurig. Pegged Milk is adamantly against this. Why? We can cut our chairs in half. Wash your cutlery. No, that's gross. I'd rather just throw them out.
Wash my car. This is work.
Yeah.
There's a dishwasher upstairs one day. We'll be back.
BM is in if we get some snacks. So now we're starting to find some common ground in this weird chair CBA negotiation with upper management.
Like, you got to find it frustrating too with these chairs. Aaron,
I just hate how cluttered it makes the office look.
That's what I'm 100%. It drives me nuts.
When I'm here all night long, though, for pre and post game, I make a bed of chairs. Like, you got one at the end of your feet, and then you're in one.
Do you know why? Because we have extra.
Not ideal, but there's so many.
We have extra. It just drives me nuts.
Isaac, I don't run a business. I'll go out and buy 3 months worth of pens and plastic forks for some chairs. And honestly, if you need chairs at your house,
you
to be fair, office chair basketball with the mini hoop, that's also very fun.
Well, we can't do it. There's too many chairs in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's
some obstacles. There's
some things.
I don't want metal forks because I don't want to wash them. Also, I don't trust everyone else in this office to consistently wash them.
And I know Waz won't.
I was going to say, you're telling me Waz is going to get soap in that thing? No. Now, when we get the dishwasher upstairs, I'm open to metal forks.
Yeah, we
don't have a company dishwasher. If there was like a little tabletop dishwasher we could get, no, we don't need to start doing that. Just plastic fucking forks. And everyone bring your dishes home.
Plastic, yes. Plastic forks, pens in exchange for a chair. Maybe
and snacks.
Davin, we do have a bed upstairs, actually. Yep. So,
and we're moving back upstairs soon.
Maybe forever.
Brett talking trash, saying I suck at office chair basketball?
Okay, we should probably, let's talk some actual stuff here. Let's get to the news. It's brought to you by our friends at Star Mechanical, Edmonton's #1 plumbing and heating company you can find. What makes them Edmonton's #1 plumbing and heating company? By visiting them online at starmechanical.ca. Bag Milk says, I hate reusing, reducing, and recycling. Recycling's a scam. It doesn't actually happen. I think it all just ends up in landfills anyways.
That is a statement.
Yeah. Also, I heard that like one cross-country private jet trip does just as much harm to the environment that it totally offsets one average person recycling their whole life. So, like, what are we really even doing here? Let's just give up. Like, we're so... What's that clock, that doomsday clock of, like, when we've totally scorched the earth?
That's where we're at.
Let's speed it up.
Shout out Taylor Swift.
Kirill Kaprizov, this is from Frank Saravalli, I had a brain fart there, turned down an 8-year extension that not only would have made him or given him the most guaranteed money in NHL history, I believe, but it would have made him the highest paid player in terms of AAV. Now, there are a couple of reasons why he may have turned this down. Let's go through them.
Okay.
Number one, he does not like playing in Minnesota.
It's a fair one to assume.
That is potential.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we talk, and not that we aren't a market that can sit and point at another market and be like, no one wants to live in Minnesota, because it's also very easy to take shots at Edmonton, and Minnesota is a beautiful place.
It's also exactly the same weather as here.
Exactly. So, like, we can't do the thing with Kaprizov in Minnesota and be like, why would he want to play in Minnesota? Like, no, there's a world, like, he would play in Minnesota. Minnesota's a nice place. That's what I'm saying. Option two, he just really wants to test the market. He might want to go to the open market and hear what New York's pitch to him is and hear what San Jose's pitch to him is and all of that stuff. Number three, he might not want to sign for 8 years, which is something we've talked about with, obviously, Connor McDavid. Kaprizov, a year younger, 28 years old. The idea that he could want a 4-year deal, so he's a free agent again at 32 or 33, like, that's not crazy. Aaron, I think you made a really good point before the show. Kirill Kaprizov is going to regret turning down this money when he inevitably gets hurt again next year.
He does it every single year, gets shot out of a cannon. He's going to get banged up and go, man, I probably should have taken $128 million.
So much guaranteed money.
Never played 82 games. He played 81 one season. I assume he just skipped last game of the season.
Yeah.
Him and McDavid are the same age. They were in the same draft.
Oh, sorry.
They're both 2015. But the idea of him not maybe wanting to play in Minnesota, and again, this is not on the Wild, the city of Minnesota, state of Minnesota. He did take him a while to get here from Russia. And I know he's a Russian player, but like, I don't remember the story exactly. I remember him just kind of randomly showing up.
But like, if he was drafted by the Rangers, does he come over earlier?
LA, like something like that, right? Yep. Like, does Minnesota the problem here? And like, he's a great player. I mean, very was it West End Shane and someone else put it too. I didn't see the first comment, but it's like overrated. It's like, not really. He just gets injured and then goes and gets back, and it takes him a little bit to get going again. But like, he's an unbelievable player.
Aaron, show us the board Pat made of McDavid versus Kaprizov. These are their last 82 regular season games. So McDavid was hurt last year, Kaprizov was hurt last year, but go back to the year prior, just take their last 82 regular season games. 58 goals is bonkers. 118 points is ridiculous and truly, truly elite. And again, he started to get some help in Minnesota,
But he hasn't always had it.
Hasn't always had it. Matt Boldy is 24 years old, really coming into his own as a solid NHL player. I like Rossi, don't love Rossi. Joel Eriksson Ek is really good as well, but like Kaprizov doesn't have a Draisaitl running shotgun with him. I mean,
I would assume too during his tenure there has been no other 50 goal scorer.
no.
Like, he would be the only one. So
Best defenseman's Brock Faber in terms of puck moving, like
yeah, like
who's really good.
he's
But
really good. Again, Minnesota.
he's a top 10
solid
player in the
team.
NHL, even though he's a winger.
Yes, I was the only reason I hesitate is he a top 5 player in the NHL.
I would be open to that conversation. Like, he is undoubtedly in the 5 to 10 range, and he might be in the top 5 range if he stays fully healthy for a full season. So the idea that his next extension makes him because we're going to get to the point here with the cap continuing to go up a little bit like we're in the NFL.
Every quarterback is the new highest paid player.
Every single quarterback is the new highest paid player of all time. Every superstar player outside of a quarterback is the new highest paid non-quarterback of all time, right? Like Micah Parsons. We're going to get to that point with the NHL where just when Kaprizov, like whatever McDavid signs for, I think. If McDavid signs for 17, when Matthews is a free agent, he'll just get 18. And then when the next superstar, it'll be McKinnon or McCarr. Like, he's the next highest. Then Hughes is the next highest. Like, it'll keep going up like that. I really do believe we're going to get to that point in the NHL where the reference won't ever be total dollars. The reference will be percentage of the cap. And guys who are the true elite superstars will sit there and go, I want the whatever percentage of the cap that McDavid got on his deal.
Yeah.
Kaprizov's in that upper echelon. This is the whole point I'm making of he deserves to ask for and become the new highest paid player in terms of total dollars.
Do you think all these players, and when I say all, McDavid, Eichel, Panarin, honestly, Kaprizov, obviously, Adrian Kempe, do you think the reason none of them have signed yet is because they're just waiting for one domino to fall and to be like, I'm better than him. I deserve more money than that guy. You know what I mean? Like, maybe that's why McDavid, in a way, is not signed yet. Because he's like, well, I want to see what Eichel gets.
Yeah.
Because I'm better than Eichel. Or Kaprizov, whatever. Like, I wonder if I never considered that before. I wonder if that's a wrinkle in all of this.
I do wonder if there's not a little bit of a holding pattern here. And, like, is McDavid sitting there going, okay, I'm going to wait for Kaprizov to sign? Like, is there this waiting game? Maybe that's what Kaprizov's waiting for is like, okay, I want Connor to sign his short-term $17 million a year so that I can sign my short-term $15.5 million a year. Then in 3-4 years, what's that smell? Is it delicious or is it something burning? Okay. All right. Stand down, everybody. Reese, if you see smoke.
There goes the clip.
Yeah, there goes the clip. What was I saying? I'll just restart.
But also, too, when was the last time we saw a class like this, a free agency class?
It's a loaded free agency class.
Like the 10th, like, so this is on Puckpedia right now. This is the top 8 players based off points last season
That are pending UFAs.
Pending UFAs. Connor McDavid, Kyle Connor, Jack Eichel, Artemi Panarin, Martin Necas, Alex Ovechkin, Adrian Kempe, Anze Kopitar, even a little bit further down, like Alex Tuch, Nick Schmaltz, they're not going to affect it. Like Kirill Kaprizov is 12 on this list, for example. It's going to be very, very interesting over these next couple of months because we're going into the season, and there's a few of these guys, maybe McDavid, that have not signed deals yet. I'm very curious to see how this kind of all plays out, and I honestly think they're just all waiting for each other. The more like this Kaprizov news has just kind of sprung that on me. So
I don't, you know what? If I had to, like, I'm thinking about the holding pattern thing while you were talking there. I don't think McDavid's waiting for anybody.
But yeah, he's probably the one that isn't waiting. I think maybe he's not waiting, but I think he's looking at what Eichel's doing. I think he'd be the only one. Maybe Kaprizov too, but Eichel and McDavid obviously have the history of being drafted.
But do you think McDavid gives a shit if Eichel gets $500,000 more than him?
I think he gives a shit in the sense of
if McDavid cared about making some sort of landmark, I'm going to be the highest paid player, most money ever, he'd be talking about an 8-year deal, and he's not.
That's true.
So, I don't think McDavid cares about where his AAV ranks. I think he feels some pressure from a PA side to, get a lot of money and, set the market for his fellow players. But I don't think Connor McDavid is sitting there being like, I need to wait to see what Kaprizov signs so I can get $500,000 more in AAV. I think he cares about winning Stanley Cups, and I think that's what this decision comes down to. If he just wanted money and if he just wanted a ton of guaranteed whatever, he would go and sign an 8-year deal with the Oilers, and that's not on the table, which is not a shot at either side. It's just showing you where McDavid's priorities are, right?
Yeah, that's probably fair. They're probably waiting for him.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I could see Kaprizov waiting for Connor. There's no debate that Connor's the best player in the world, so you don't need, highest paid, highest percentage of the cap. I don't think that matters to Connor.
So here's a good question.
Oh, God.
This is not about, it is about McDavid, but no. So out of those players, let's just say McDavid, Kaprizov, Eichel, Panarin, and Kempe.
Yeah.
I'd say those are the 5 best. Kyle Connor, sure, we'll throw him in there.
He's in there. If Kempe's in there, Kyle Connor's in there.
So those are the 6 players.
Yeah.
How many of them make it to free agency?
McDavid, no. Kempe, no.
Oh, he's one I think I might. I don't
Kenny
know. I
Holland
have a
will pay
weird
him.
feeling about it.
I don't. It's LA.
I know, but he's a Swedish guy. He's not like an American, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that means he has no...
It's a long way to go, but I just wonder, it's how have they not signed him yet? His should be easy. He's $5.5 million.
Pagnotta had stuff on that though. He said Kempe's not in a rush, same kind of deal. I think he's maybe waiting for guys. Eichel won't make it.
Okay.
Panarin might.
Kyle Connor gone.
Kyle Connor might.
I think 3 of the 6. I mean, I would have Kempe. I think Kempe he's the one who's in the middle for me. But I think Kyle Connor and I had also too, Winnipeg's totally the team of they'll start out great. Just re-sign him.
Yeah, and also Winnipeg, next season, they're projected to have $42 million in cap space with a bunch of guys already signed. And by a bunch of guys, they locked up Velarde, they locked up Scheifele, Morrissey's locked up, Pionk's locked up, Hellebuck's obviously locked up. If they wanted to throw $15 million at Kyle Connor just to make sure he stays, they could.
Totally.
Will they? I don't know.
I don't know either.
It is a really interesting free agent class, though, from that perspective.
It's the best.
If Kempe doesn't at least get 11 mil, he's out. Well, okay, can I throw another thing your way just when it comes to factoring in the Kempe decision?
Please do.
If what is being reported is true, and we believe it is, because the guys in LA that have been reporting it are usually pretty bang on. This is Kopitar's last year.
Yeah.
And you're Ken Holland in the LA Kings. Unless you think, no. Even if you're getting another big name free agent, you can't have a summer where Kempe and Kopitar exit your organization. And then legitimately sit there if you're Ken Holland, who is a win now mode GM. Yeah. He's not doing this at his age to go through rebuild.
No, he wouldn't have come back if he didn't think there was a chance to win.
So you can't honestly sit there and say, if you're Ken Holland, we're trying to win while Kempe and Kopitar exit. You need to bring back Kempe and probably push hard for another free agent. Can you imagine if Eichel made it and that's what Holland did?
That's what I was just thinking is what if Kaprizov or Eichel keep just going? If you're Holland, how much money do they have? Sorry, you said for next
the Kings?
season? Yeah.
The Kings have $33 million in cap space for next
season. So you
season.
couldn't afford both.
That's with 5 D-men.
And they have Byfield and Kevin Fiala signed.
That's
Darcy Kemper, Forsberg are both under contract.
That's 5 D-men, 2 goalies, and 8 forwards under contract with $33 million.
If you could just move on from that $4.5 million from Cody Ceci, you'd be in a good spot.
Oh, why? Not a good idea to pay Joel Edmondson, Brian Dumoulin, and Cody Ceci a combined $12 million? Those aren't 3 defensemen you should pay $12 million to? Why not?
Do you know, it's just so crazy that Mikey Anderson, who I understand we all hate, solid defenseman, makes $4.125 until 2030. That is a great contract for him. For a top 4 defenseman in this day and age, you get that. I can't believe he signed that deal.
Yeah, that was really dumb of him. He'll be a free. No, he won't be a free agent until he's like 31, 32 years old. That's a horrendous contract for him to have signed.
That's Oscar Klefbom contract. Like 4 years after Klefbom.
I was going to say longer, like 7 years after Klefbom. Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree with Davin in the chat. I can't wait to play the LA Kings. I think they might stink next year.
I think the LA Kings are lucky they play in the Pacific Division. I think if they were the Central, we'd be talking about them as like, oh, maybe they'll make a wild card. I think Utah is a better roster than them. St. Louis is probably right around there too, maybe a little bit better.
Go look at Anaheim's blue line.
I love Anaheim.
They're the sexy team now, right?
I have a great futures bet for Anaheim that if I tell you, you can't steal it in the fantasy.
Oh, okay. What is it? You better take it 1-1. I'm going to steal it.
Okay. I'll take it. Sure.
Yep.
The Anaheim Ducks. Oh, where'd I put it now? God damn it. The Anaheim Ducks to finish 4th in the Pacific Division. A 5th in the Pacific Division is like plus 700.
Okay, wait. How do you even get that?
It's on Bet365.
Division finishing position.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's probably it. Anaheim Ducks to finish 5th.
What was it? Yeah. Was it plus 500 or something?
Plus 450. But they need to finish exactly 5th.
Yeah.
They can't finish better than that.
But that's fine. I don't think they're better than Vancouver. I'm basing it off like last year we did not expect Calgary to do well. I don't think Calgary's roster is horrendous. And also, too, these big fancy teams, never as good as they are. Like, their push through the playoffs is still, like, how many points different? Isn't it, like, another 20 points, something like that? Like, for them just to go up one extra spot in the division for plus 450, it's not bad. I like them.
Bet them to come 3rd.
Nah.
Come on.
The division's not that bad.
I legitimately think it might be.
No, I don't think so.
It's the worst division in hockey.
Oh, yes, and it's not particularly close. What would even be second? Probably
Well, then there you go.
No, I wouldn't bet them 3rd, though.
Metro.
I just don't think LA got that much worse. Like, they didn't just pick up a bunch of rookie scrubs. They just got guys who are old.
The case for the Metro being bad, or maybe worse than the Pacific, I don't see one single like top tier Stanley Cup contender in the Metro. I see 2 at least in the Pacific with Vegas and Edmonton. Like, they'll compete, and like, it would not be the most shocking thing in the world if either one of those two teams won the West.
Yeah.
If either New Jersey or the New York Rangers represented the East in the Cup final, it would be like jaw on the floor. Wow, what a year. How did they do that? We're all stunned.
The Metro might have, like, the Caps might be bad next year.
They should be worse.
Yeah. Everyone saw what happened after Ovechkin got his goal record. Everything else after was awful.
And like, I don't think
terrible.
As much as Ovi beats Father Time all year after year, and we always do this, but like, is Ovi still Ovi next year? I don't know.
Yeah, it's interesting. And what do you think the best is, the Central? Or is it the Atlantic?
I mean, so
I think it might be the Central. I think based off team to team, I think there's 5 playoff teams, and there's probably 5 more. But I just don't believe in like Ottawa or Montreal.
Oh, you have to believe in Montreal next year.
I don't have to.
What do you not like about the roster?
I started watching that Montreal Crave documentary.
Is it good?
I'm hooked.
It's not based off what I don't like about them. They're not a particularly big team, which I think still matters. They have a lot of
Demidov, Laine, Slavkovsky, Kirby Doc, Josh Anderson.
Yeah, how many games is Laine playing?
Okay, but still, there's guys there.
I don't think they're bad, but I just don't think they're like...
Picked up Bolduc. That's such a nasty little offseason pickup.
They're still the 4th best team in the division.
I think I disagree with you on that.
Who do you think's better?
I think they are going to be neck and neck with the Toronto Maple Leafs. I think they will be neck and neck potentially with the Tampa Bay Lightning.
For what? Second?
Yeah, I think Montreal's that good, man.
No, I don't think they're that good. I think they're very good. I think they're a playoff team.
Dobson, huge ad. Like, that's a game-changing...
He's good.
Okay. I love Mike Matheson. So you're gonna...
I think those players are good too.
Lane Hudson, so damn good.
Bit overrated, but
a little
bit,
but like he's
going to get better and better.
What was so funny the other day, his dad being like, "Well, he is Canadian too," you know. It's like
that's not how that works.
Awesome. He still wouldn't make the roster.
No.
Son's not that good.
Yeah.
I think Montreal's good. I just think that we see this a lot with teams who are coming up, where like the experienced teams still have that dominant stranglehold over them. And I think with Toronto, Tampa, and Florida, they're still finishing 4th.
Their blue lines, I love their blue line. Your top 5 defensemen are Dobson, Gooley, Matheson, Carrier, Hudson. Like they got to stay healthy, but everyone does. And I mean, they still have in the minors that David Reinbacher's coming.
Yeah, They're young. They're just young. I need them to have another strong year.
But I like their vets.
But I just always think back to that Oilers team and what year that was at 2017. They make the playoffs. They were so good. They was one win away from the conference final, and then next year they didn't make the playoffs.
Yep.
You live on this high, and then you can fall off quick.
Yeah.
And now you worry about that with these younger, inexperienced teams.
Sure.
Because who were the Oilers going against those years? The Kings, the Sharks, the Ducks.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's the same thing in the Atlantic.
It is.
Team.
It's a good comparison. Yeah, I can't really argue that much with it. So, should we move along and keep running through a few things?
Let's keep going. I got some. So I did something this morning, but I want to save it till later.
Okay. Dustin Wolf gets a nice big extension with the Calgary Flames, coming off one season as an NHL starting goaltender. The Calgary Flames reward Wolf with a 7-year deal that carries an AAV of $7.5 million. Dustin Wolf, 24 years old with 71 career NHL games under his belt. In his first season as an NHL starter, Dustin Wolf posted a .910 save percentage. Now, do you know what I'm going to say? Do it.
Do it.
In his first full season as an NHL starter. In his first full season as an NHL starter, Stuart Skinner had better numbers than Dustin Wolf. Now, Brett, if you're going to clip this, you need to include this part. We all have eyes. Dustin Wolf is a superstar in the making, I think, is fair to say. Star goaltender in the making, is fair to say.
Quality goalie at the minimum. Quality starting goalie.
This is a great contract.
I agree.
It's a worthwhile gamble for the Flames because you don't really have a superstar forward coming. You don't. Maybe Zane Parek's the guy on the blue line, but I'm not totally sure you have a superstar defenseman coming.
Parek's the closest.
So
sure.
my point here is,
who'd they even take this year?
I don't remember. I don't care. You are hitching your wagon to Dustin Wolf, which is why I think this is a good bet to take. Because if Dustin Wolf works out and is a star, your goal is to contend for the bulk of this contract or for all of this contract, and you'll have the cornerstone of your franchise, your superstar goalie, maybe your Connor Hellebuck, locked up for a great number.
They also have nothing to lose.
Exactly, because if Dustin Wolf doesn't work out, you're going to be painfully mediocre for the bulk of this contract, and it won't matter.
It won't matter.
Good deal. Good job, Calgary.
Chester, yeah, there you go. Reshny was the guy they picked.
Okay, yeah, he's fine.
I don't think he's a star, I agree. But also, just on like a side note, outside of like the team perspective, like good for Dustin Wolf. Essentially, like defining the odds.
Yep.
As a guy who was a 7th round pick, everyone calls him too small. Yet, no matter where he goes, he's the best goalie in the league.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And eventually, he's just got to the point where the Calgary Flames had no choice but to give this guy a contract because they are better with him than without him. So, congratulations to him. I think just on that side of things, like very well done. He also did it essentially with another goalie that was really struggling. Dan Vladar wasn't up to the standard that he was. So, yeah, good for him. I think that you're right in saying that Calgary is either hits great or it just doesn't matter. It seems like there's no loss for them. So, yeah, it's good. I'm not happy from it from an Oilers perspective. I always say we're foolish and just
bridged them
off a sheet or something stupid like that.
But it is funny, again, Stuart Skinner, through his first 63 career NHL games, had like a 914. And it's very funny that if the Oilers would have done that, they would be like, damn it right now, right? Everyone would be like, another terrible contract, another reason why the organization sucks. And Calgary does it, and it's like, whoo,
genius.
That's our guy. Again, different thing, because we have eyes, and we can see last year that he was the reason they won a lot of hockey games.
Yeah.
But just purely looking at the numbers, like if you do the blind, like player A, player B, it's like, oh, which one's the better goal? Oh, it'd be, oh.
So his save percentage, his expected goals against last season, what year was Skinner a rookie?
13, 14, I think. Oh, Jesus Christ, no.
What?
That was his save percentage was 913 and then 914.
Was it 21, 22?
21, 22. I was also thinking 20.
Give me one
time
second.
out for me.
So Stuart Skinner, here he is. So he had an expected goals against, saves above average of 0.15, Stuart Skinner. Really solid season at 5-5. Dustin Wolf, who again we think will be better, 2.98. Expected goals against. On a worse team as well. So we're not saying Dustin Wolf was better necessarily. Stuart Skinner was better necessarily, but it is funny.
We're definitely not saying
No,
that.
the numbers just kind of line up like
Yeah.
that. It's very funny.
To wrap up the news, the Oilers will not be punished for the Evander Kane LTIR thing.
Wasn't that old? I thought it was
To which I
brought up
respond, no shit.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Should we get to...
Just don't look at the playoff numbers. Oh, the goalie that had the second most wins in the playoffs the last 2 years outside of
Yeah,
Bobrovsky.
but that's because he plays on a good team.
It's not a good team. Fuck. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Let's get to some quotes. Let's talk about another Western Canadian team.
This
Quotes
one's funny.
are brought to you by the Alberta Teachers Association. Alberta spends the least per student on public education in Canada, leaving schools underfunded and in crisis. Overcrowded classrooms, unmet student needs, and dwindling supports are driving record numbers of teachers to leave the profession. As Albertans, we cannot ignore this neglect. Our children deserve better, and it's time to act. Advocate for increased funding and demand answers from your local MLA. Why does Alberta invest the least in its students? The excuses must stop. Stand up for our schools, support our educators, and help ensure every child has the opportunity to succeed. The future of education in Alberta depends on it. For more information, visit stoptheexcuses.ca. It is kind of crazy when you talk to teachers who are, again, teachers by themselves in a classroom with north of 35 kids. Like, that didn't happen. I mean, we're not old. Aaron's almost 30. We're not old. Aaron turns 30 tomorrow. But, like, none of us are all that old. Aaron can very easily remember a time still. There weren't that many kids in our classroom.
30 kids was like, that was the max
That was like,
I
damn, we got
ever
30.
experienced growing up. I'm hearing 38, 39.
Yeah.
Where it's one teacher, maybe an EA. We stand with the teacher.
Crazy. Pay teachers. Kaprizov, turning down your $16 million. Think about the teachers.
We're striking.
We?
The teachers.
Oh,
we
teachers,
are the
yeah.
teachers.
Your school's
not-
teaching conditions are your child's learning conditions.
Bingo.
That's a
Bar.
good line. That's a bar.
Yeah, October 6th.
All right. Here's your quotes. The Hughes brothers got some things to say.
Are they? Do they ever?
Yeah.
Nothing from Luke yet.
Nothing from Luke. Luke's been awfully quiet. So basically, Jack Hughes came out yesterday and was asked if he would like to play with his brother Quinn, and he said, quote, "I would love to." This is the headline question, you know? Honestly, I'm not afraid to say it. Yeah, I would love for Quinn to, and then he paused and continued on. Eventually, I'd love to play with him, whether that's in New Jersey or at what time that takes. At some point, I want to play with Quinn. But yeah, that's the question going around. They talk all day about it up in Vancouver, you know? But yeah, I'd love to play with Quinn at some point. What's very interesting and funny about this part, they're brothers. They obviously talk a lot in their day-to-day lives. They're very close. When he goes, I would love for Quinn to, it sounds like he was about to say, I would love for Quinn to come to New Jersey. That's me putting together some thought pieces. Jack Hughes is signed for a very long time, not a UFA until 2030. When's Quinn Hughes a UFA? 2027, 2028 season? He is this year and one more year on his contract. If this year goes south in Vancouver, like, we're loosely talking about the idea right now. Boy, we're going to be really talking about it in 4 months if Vancouver is sitting fifth in the Pacific.
Yes, we will be. I don't really know what to add. Like, this is something that was brought up already, right?
Yeah, we've talked about it quite a bit. And Hughes was asked about
I
it
was gonna
again.
say the Quinn stuff makes it more interesting.
It is. So Quinn Hughes, again, from Pierre LeBrun and the whole crew of assembled media down at the NHL Player Media Tour in Las Vegas.
Matt Larkin was a part.
Matt Larkin was there. Shout out to Larkin. Go read Larkin's story. DailyFaceoff.com. He's got this whole thing covered. Quinn Hughes was asked about it, and he said, I mean, he's my brother. What's he supposed to say, first of all? Which is very funny, because can you imagine if Jack Hughes was like, God, no.
Yeah.
I hate
Ew.
seeing him at Christmas.
Yeah, that would suck. I'm the only Hughes. No, well, yeah. Like, I don't want to play with you, you know? I mean, we have contracts and whatnot. He's on a different team. Would it be fun to play with those guys at some point? Of course. Very telling. Because he doesn't just say, would it be fun to play with Jack? He goes, would it be fun to play with those guys? Both of those guys are in New Jersey. He's on a different team. Would it be fun to play with those guys at some point? Of course. I think if you guys have brothers, you guys would say the same thing. Exactly. But we do have contracts. I'm excited to be in Vancouver. And I feel like last year was a bit of a failure. So I feel like I've got stuff to do there. I know Jack loves Jersey, and he's got stuff to do also. This is hilarious. He's definitely going to sign there, isn't he? If you had
I
to
hope
bet,
so.
If you had to bet right now, found a pen. If you had to bet right now, puck drop of next season. Okay. So I'm not even doing the year he's a UFA. I'm saying Vancouver trades him. Puck drop next year. Better chance that Hughes is a Canuck or a Devil. Quinn.
Canuck.
Puck drop 2027, 2028. Better chance he's a Canuck or a Devil.
Devil.
Yeah, probably a Devil.
So then if you're Vancouver, you got to get ahead of this thing next summer.
Oh, you just going to get Jack and Luke.
Yeah, so you package up Ratu and
Give him
Demko.
The Bo Hall.
But what if this year isn't a bit of a failure?
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's really just going to depend on if Vancouver can... Oh, Luke Hughes still does not have a contract either.
Nope.
It's going to depend on if Vancouver are good or bad.
Vancouver should offer sheet the shit out of Luke Hughes, but they can't because they're spending $13 million on Kevin Lankinen and often injured Thatcher Demko, and they took Evander Kane's full salary.
Just wait until you see the contract for Kiefer Sherwood.
It's going to be a big one.
It's going to be terrible.
The Canucks are just ridiculous all the time.
Their GM, Patrick Allvin, who just gets bossed around by Jim Rutherford.
Yep.
Fire them both into the sun.
Yep.
They've, the Marcus Pettersson deal isn't terrible.
The JT Miller trade's hilarious.
But it just looks so silly. And now the celebration, again, I don't think, Marcus Peterson, whatever his name is he's a good player. But the celebration this summer is yeah, we got him extended and he's below market value. It's okay.
Awesome. Okay, you extended Marcus Pettersson.
Yeah. Great, good for you.
He's a really good defenseman, don't get me wrong.
But I don't know. I just think it's
all right.
Such a bad market.
You tell me who has the better center depth. You need to make the playoffs this year, and you got these as your options for centerman. Pettersson, Hedel, Radu, Bluger.
Teddy?
Yep. Pettersson, Hedel, Ratu, Bluger, or Leo Carlson, Mason McTavish, Ryan Strome, and Ryan Poling.
The Ducks. I agree.
It's
based off points won and lost. That is my debate on the Ducks.
Jackson Lacombe's good. Zellweger's good. Minchkov's good. Trouba, Gudis.
It's guaranteed based off facts that one of those guys is going to have a bad year.
Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, sure. One of those defensemen will take a step back.
Yeah.
They're not all going to be studs.
Yeah.
But what if? Why do I care about the Ducks that much? Anyways, quotes for the Alberta Teachers Association. There are too many kids in classrooms. There are not enough Hughes brothers in New Jersey. End segment.
Yes.
Sherwood Ford Giant Question. This will lead nicely because this is also trending, but we're going to do what's trending later. Sherwood Ford Giant Question brought to you by our friends at Sherwood Ford. The Giant. SherwoodFord.ca to check out their extensive inventory of new and used vehicles. Ford employee pricing is on now. Visit the dealership right in the heart of Sherwood Park. Tom Gazzola, who we all like very much. I love Tommy. Seen him on some CFL broadcasts recently.
Saw him in person at the CFL game.
And looked sharp. He always wears nice suits.
My friend literally said to me, "Who's that handsome guy?" I said, "That's Tom Gazzola."
No one's ever said that about either one of us, though. That sucks. So maybe we're jealous of Tom.
No, yeah.
He also got the scoop, and he's had it for a while, actually.
My friends have said that about Liam before.
Okay. Really?
They called you handsome.
Yeah.
It's the curls.
Damn.
Yep.
Tyler,
I'm sorry.
I just thought, that's fine.
Liam's blushing.
That is quite a trending topic, isn't it?
What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Tom Gazzola's had it for a couple weeks now. The Oilers are going to have a new third jersey next year.
Okay, one thing I want to know about Tom Gazzola, because you have all these insiders everywhere. Everyone finds a little bit of this about a player, a little bit of that. But somehow, Tom's the guy that pulls out the jerseys. He did the same thing with the Heritage Classic.
No, I had the Heritage Classic
but
one.
what was the one before that? He had another one. Maybe it
Tom
was
had the
white
McFarlane jersey.
Yeah, the white McFarlane jerseys.
No. They've never done white.
Oh,
the
is
one
that
with the
just a
orange in
dream?
the middle.
Yeah, the one with the orange in the middle. I think
Gotcha.
about that.
Yeah, he must know someone at Elite Promotional Marketing or whatever it's called.
Maybe I can send some text and figure out if I had the Heritage Classic one, I can probably get this one.
What? Sorry, do we have a image?
No, we don't know. No one knows. So
Nobody knows.
no one knows what they're going to look like, which is why it's looping into our Sherwood Ford Giant Question for the day. But Tom's been right on top of this, and he kind of dropped some teasers. You can tell he's not really saying it. He tweeted yesterday the eyeball emojis.
Uh-oh.
and then ... January 30th. And then Brad tweeted him and said, everyone's arguing over the players on the team. All I want is the 90s copper and blues back. So like the Doug Waite era, 06 Cup run era even. But Gazzola says not happening next year. Next year's third jerseys will create a buzz though. Really? He then said there will be glee and there will be rage. Typical Oilers fan reaction. So what's your best guess on what these will be? I've heard it's something we've never seen before. So like a totally unique jersey.
And when do we find out, sorry?
I don't know. Tom said January 30th eyeballs, but I'd imagine we find out before then.
Maybe that seems like a while.
So it's not something we've had before? Because I got the history of the Oilers.
Oh.
Okay,
so those are all the same.
Well, like very similar. Okay,
That's
similar.
narrow.
What if they just go, like Ryan S. said, just go back to orange? I don't think it's that. Keep going, Aaron. What about those 07 road jerseys?
These ones?
No. Oh, yeah, those ones.
God, no. Please don't do that.
Please don't bring that.
Those
But
are the
then
worst jerseys
instead
ever.
of those like weird brown orange, it's just bright orange.
No, I can't see. Why would they? What a throwback to when we didn't make the playoffs for 10 years.
I would welcome
Come on.
this back with open arms.
Oh, unreal! I bought that Hemsky one the other day. It's nasty.
Yeah.
I would love for them to. I'd love to see McDavid in that color of a jersey. I think it'd be super sharp.
I do it in shell all the time. He looks great.
The blue ones?
Braytech says Kraken got the glow in the dark. We're gonna get something wild. Oh fuck! If they do like a glow in the dark gimmick thing, I'm gonna be pissed.
Are we done with
down,
orange?
Aaron.
Are we done with orange?
I'm open to orange if it's the right orange. Like
Okay.
these ones. So like click the 17 to 19.
What the hell?
These are terrible. That's a bad shade of orange. But go back to the year before.
So bright.
This was a good orange.
The rookie McDavid.
Is there a difference?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit toned down. It's not electric.
Oh,
it's
I
like
have that. Just my dry saddle jersey.
yeah, like those are nice. I would be open to some variation of that.
Interesting.
Bro, glow in the dark is sick. I wish you didn't read the chat because I was going to say I'll give you one guess as to which one of our coworkers comments, bro, glow in the dark is sick.
He already tweeted at me being like, maybe use the chairs. I said, maybe come to work. I'm probably wasn't a 24-hour timeout. But glow in the dark has been done by Vegas was the first team.
That's
to do
also
it.
too gimmicky for me.
You know,
I don't want glow in the dark.
when we went on a nation vacation to Vegas, they wore the glow in the darks.
Really?
Yeah, it was actually pretty cool. Those jerseys were nice.
Bring back the reverse retros. Hell yeah, they
I
won't,
love
though.
those.
Those were awesome. Those are one of my favorite jerseys.
I've never been a jersey guy. Like, I don't really care.
I love jerseys.
No, I like jerseys too, but like I just never like when the design comes out. I never think to myself like, yeah, those are great. I never think to myself like, my God, those are disgusting. And I think I've had this discussion before when it's like, the new team comes in, Seattle, Vegas, whatever, and like they put out the logo and I'm like, oh, it's so gross. Like, why? What? It doesn't matter. These are cool.
I didn't like these.
I don't like the
them.
orange in the oil drop. You take out that orange, I'm in.
And yeah, I'd be more in on it. It'd be like this one here, blow up. I love this. I think it's cool. I like that it just said Edmonton Oilers. Like there's some history behind it, throwing it back to the old Edmonton Mercuries, the Olympic team. I would be kind of down. I think people would call them boring though. What if it's like a blue jersey? You change up the piping a little bit and like the stripes. And what if it's like a collegiate font E? Like just a big ass E.
Oh, but then you're the Everett Silvertips.
Okay. I think you might be the only person who would make that connection.
No, wait. Look it up, Aaron. Look up the Everett Silvertips with the E on the front. It'd be cool. Oh, they had. Do you remember Minnesota did and they had like Edmonton across the front?
I don't know if I want fully Edmonton across the front, but I could get behind just one big E. What if it's just one big oil drop?
Just one big.
Just the drop.
Do you know one thing the NHL does need to move away from? Especially from just, honestly, this is just for the heritage class. There you go. Imagine not orange, though. All blue. That wouldn't be bad.
That'd be sick.
That's pretty cool.
But I wouldn't do like a handwritten scripted E. I just want like a fucking big E.
Just give me the Elks logo. Just
The Big E from the WWE.
Oh, what if it was like an EO?
Yeah.
Oh, what if they did an Elks jersey?
They won't.
That would actually be unreal.
But they won't.
That would be fun. You're
Have
right, 'cause
they
they're changing their name. So
they
we
should
can't
take
do
jersey advice from the Riverhawks because they know how to do it.
Have you ever seen the Elks and Oilers do any sort of cross promotion?
that.
Nope.
Remember last year, McDavid and Draisaitl went to a game?
Okay.
That's the only time I can
Maybe
think
like
of.
Mike Pringle back in the day.
It's too bad. They really should help each other. Well, each other. The Oilers should help out the Elks a little bit more.
Oilers helpful?
Come on.
Come on. Have you ever seen them do a piece of cross promotion with the Riverhawks or the Stingers or anyone?
But Alphonso Davies.
Oh, they'll do it if there's clout in it for them.
I was going to say, for those Heritage Classic jerseys, the worst part about them is that the Oilers were forced to wear them for 3 games or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And it's just like, no, just let them wear it for the Heritage Classic. I understand you don't want teams to just like rotate jerseys all the time, but like, that's clearly for a unique circumstance.
The
Like,
poop brown pants in Rogers Place lights was a little different.
They just did it against Calgary all year.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Orange is the primary colors, too cartoony.
Yeah,
Looks like
maybe.
road construction vest. No, I think it can be done right.
El Dono. Oh, good name.
Yeah, good name. All right, there you go. Shout out to our friends at Sherwood Ford the Giant and Sherwood Power Sports and Marine. Let's get to what's trending. Brought to you by Oodle Noodle. The value menu deal is still on. It allows you to add 2 green onion cakes, 5 spring rolls, or wontons to your order for just $2. Any signature premium box, oodlenoodle.ca. Pick up only. I'm having Oodle Noodle night. I'm texting Amber.
I had it the other day. I always forget what I ordered somehow for myself, so I just like end up mixing everything up, and I still don't know what it was. It was a Kung Pao chicken, I think it was. Oh no, it was a special box, and it was pineapple in it. It was so good. It was so unexpected. I thought I'd ordered the same thing I ordered last time.
I combined a hot Thai with Mongolian stir fries. I put them in together. Now you're talking.
That's
a little mix.
crazy.
A little thick noodle, a little thin noodle.
Pineapple's underutilized.
A lot of flavor in pineapple.
Yeah, like when now I'll sound like one of those people that like travels and then comes back and talks in an accent. When I was in Hawaii, you can get just like the side of like grilled pineapple with everything. Why are we not doing that more as a society?
Don't they like season up like pineapple
yeah.
skewers and stuff, tahini or all that? Whatever.
Amber's parents once, they only did it once, and I loved it. If you're listening, they're not. Please do it again. They like brown sugar. They made it like a dessert with it. Oh, and barbecued it. Whoo, whoo.
I'll say it after some cannabis. Pineapple is my go-to because it's food and a drink. Same time.
That's smart.
Mine's watermelon, but I just don't smoke cannabis. I just have
You can eat it. You can
Yeah,
drink it.
I just drink it. And my problem, and it's turned me off it. I just get so damn hungry.
Yeah.
Like I won't.
After pineapple?
Yeah.
Or the other one.
Where are we at?
Pineapple is like acidic though. It'll rip up your mouth.
So you can't have too much.
Yeah.
So if I had that, I would eat a whole pineapple in one bite, like a cartoon. You'd see the gulp go down my throat.
It'd be like that cartoon video of the bunny, Bugs Bunny, your dad loves to show.
Wild Dookie surprise. You ever seen that Wild Dookie surprise skit? Fucking hilarious. We watched that on my bachelor party. Also, our camera keeps going in and out of focus.
Really?
Or is that my eyes? Am I having a stroke?
I've not noticed. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Weird. Why is it doing that?
Damn.
Maybe we just gotta just wave your hand in front of it. Yeah.
There you go. Focus up.
Now you see where Aaron sits.
Focus on it.
Mangoes
really
are good
close.
too. Mangoes are so good.
I'm a dried mango guy.
Dried mango's delicious. Okay.
What's trending?
What's trending for Oodle Noodle?
I watched this first one live.
You were watching Jeopardy live and this happened?
Yeah.
Roll the clip.
Hold up.
Do you watch Jeopardy every day?
Pretty as often as I can.
The Google Homes with the screen on it used to have a game where you could play.
Oh, really?
You could play that
It doesn't
day's.
have it anymore?
No, they got rid of it. Bullshit. Anyways, play the clip.
Canadian girlfriends for 600.
Leon Draisaitl stars for this northernmost NHL team, but went to warmer Spain to propose to Celeste Desjardins. Ian.
Who are the Winnipeg Jets?
No. Jonathan or Stacy? Edmonton is further north. Ian.
Winnipeg.
Crazy comeback at the end.
All right.
Crazy comeback. Yeah, I watched Jeopardy.
Kind of like my comeback on you in Oilersnation Jeopardy.
That was more of a, what would you call it?
I'm not Ken Jennings. All right. I'm not Ken Jennings.
I dropped the ball on that one. Something else happened to me last night. It's not what's trending.
Is
but
this
it
what you were
was-
saving?
No, I actually have a legit Oilers thing that I just haven't got to yet. You ever watched? It just came on actually randomly. I can't remember what video I was watching. The report of the week. and it's just, you never seen it? And it's just this guy does food reviews.
Oh my God.
You ever seen that, Aaron?
You can't. This is a live show. People need
I think
to.
I've seen that guy.
What
He's
does he
so
do?
good. He just reviews fast food.
And why are we talking about this?
Because I just watched it, and he has 2.9 million subscribers.
Okay.
And I think as a company that's trying to grow our YouTube, we should take something from him.
Waz does food stuff on his TikTok.
Yeah, but that's not our YouTube. Well, his title, Fast Food Just Peaked. 549,000 views.
We tier ranked fast food.
We did. We should have done something like this. Should
have tried the food.
But yeah, the report of the week. What a channel.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's trending.
that's trending.
Connor Brown revealed the reason behind Pink Pony Club.
Didn't he do this already?
I don't know, but it's trending.
Was
Here it is. Connor Brown, we were keeping the whole thing hush-hush, but the reality is we were out for dinner in San Jose, and there was a girl playing piano, and she started singing Pink Pony Club, and all the boys were bobbing their head. We needed a new win song, so we were like, this song is great. None of us had really heard it. We won the next game, put it on after, and that was it.
Well, that's lame.
Yeah, nothing that crazy to it. There were a lot of wild conspiracies going around. They just heard the song and liked it. Not that deep.
That's so anticlimactic.
to be
Like I
fair-
thought there was something.
Yeah.
Was the song of the summer?
The spring.
Oh no, it was my song of the. That was the song.
I can't
of the
listen
summer.
to it. I can't listen to it anymore.
But just like in general society.
yeah.
Song of the summer. That was huge.
Okay.
Connor Brown also said he cannot listen to it anymore.
Yeah, and that's
enough.
fair. Think about how much better my wedding would have been if they would have won the cup and we played Pink Pony Club at the wedding. I think about it a lot. You have 30 seconds. Explain the NCAA CHL beef. Go.
So this NCAA, the CHL is not allowing NCAA teams passes for the season because they poach so many players. So the problem is the CHL obviously doesn't want to lose players, and everyone's seen it from that side of like, they're blocking their players, which they are. But the other side of it, to defend the CHL, is that NCAA teams were not contacting them to be like, hey, like we're talking to blank player, there's a chance he signs with us next season. All of a sudden, these coaches were just waking up and their best player was gone. So that's kind of the beef. So somehow these two levels of hockey have got to recognize what is happening here, and that the CHL is below the NCAA and recognize it as a step up. It's just silly, and it's going to damage the players in a way. I mean, these teams have to just now pay for tickets to get into the game. It's not the biggest deal in the world.
Yeah.
But still, it's just ridiculous. That's
Thank you.
my
Thank you.
brand, yeah.
Paul Paduti had his high noon rankings for the top 40 defensemen in the NHL. If you remember, we had Paul on Monday? No,
Yeah.
last week.
Oh, it's Monday.
Oh, it was Monday. We had Paul on. No, it was last Friday.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we talked about it at the golf tournament.
Oh, yeah.
So it's, again, his numbers kind of based on production, but he has Evan Bouchard as number 5 on the board, which is great. Evan Bouchard is, in my opinion, a top 10 defenseman in the NHL. So seeing him all the way up at 5 is very good. Ranks ahead of some really good names. Matthias Ekholm coming in at 14. Another moment to just reiterate, he is such a big swing player this year. If he is back to being a top 20 defenseman in the NHL, boy, does this Oilers blue line ever look good. If he has slowed and taken a step back and the injuries messed with him a bit more than we think, this blue line all of a sudden starts to look shaky. Jake Wallman did come in at 40. Stick taps to Stan Bowman for acquiring, again, a top 40 defenseman in the NHL at last year's deadline with term who's under the age of 30. That Wallman trade is so damn good.
So good. Is Carl Berglund, did he even re-sign?
Who? Oh, no.
He also, Paul messaged me and said that Darnell Nurse was 45th on
Yeah,
the
there you
list. So they always have 4 defensemen in the top 50. He did say Nurse has fallen off quite drastically, but still in the top 50. Also said Cam Dineen was 300th.
Let's go.
Somebody asked.
All right.
Where's John Klingberg?
Yeah, John Klingberg.
Wallman went up
on
34 spots.
That's crazy. I mean, that's the Edmonton bump, though.
Well, yeah, and it just there's a lot of names on that list who I thought would be a bit higher, but maybe it's just the hype around them. You know, like the one thing I keep looking at too when I see this list is how many Canadian players are above Bouchard on this list. Much like the NHL's top 10 list, 20 list, there's 3: Morrissey and Cale McCaw.
Yeah.
If he doesn't make Team Canada, it's honestly insane.
I agree, man. I think he should be on that team. But
Vince Dunn, another great player on the list.
Yeah.
We're looking at the list. Rowensky and Miro Heiskanen, probably the two guys I thought would be a little bit higher.
Yeah, Heiskanen for sure.
Uyghur, everyone knows I'm a big fan of him. Happy to see him get some love. Good player.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you had this one. Mark Carney chimed in on Connor McDavid. Oh, we don't have video.
No, I just have
just the quote. Mark Carney was doing an address the other day. Said, "We are in a crisis. The global trading system has been upended. Supply chains have been destroyed. McDavid is unsigned." But he was speaking in Edmonton, so it makes sense that
he's also like, just know what you have, Leon, Hyman. He really went.
He went on a whole thing.
Yeah, really full
That's
thing.
awesome.
It was really funny to see a prime minister have some personality, to say the least.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about it because we're obviously running out of time. But the rookie rosters were in. That was part of what I did this morning. I watched that Russian defenseman that we have, Nikita Yevsev.
Yevsev, yeah.
What a player. He's really good. He's on another team this year. He in the KHL still, but he's been loaned out. They do that in the KHL.
Yeah.
But he played 25 minutes, which was the second most. And obviously we made the joke, and it wasn't a joke, it was real. He was just never playing for his other team.
Yeah.
It was a game, start last season, he played like 5 minutes. But he looks good. Really good skating defenseman. I thought defensively he was solid. Really good stick defenseman. It's hard to get the puck around him. And then offensively, too, he played with very thoughtful, I thought, with the puck. So excited. I'm going to try and watch those two over there a little bit more this year. He actually played against Ollie Rodrigo, which is funny.
It's 1:02. We've done a real solid 62 minutes of mainly hockey talk. The beginning was a little weird. Can I talk baseball? Can I talk baseball?
Sure.
This play by Vladdy last night was so impressive.
Okay.
Jays, top of the 10th, runner on second. Vladdy picks up this ball, doesn't just take the out at first, hoses Jose Altuve at third. And what I think is so impressive about this, not just like the wherewithal to make the play and the ability to have the arm to just huck this on a line right at Barger.
What a play.
Vladdy was talking after the game, and Caratini, the batter, right before this, hit a ground ball that went foul up to first base. And Vladdy noticed that on that ground ball, Altuve didn't break fast, and he just kind of started jogging towards third base. So that's when Vladdy signaled to Barger before this pitch, like, heads up, get ready. So again, the mental, like it just shows you the difference between like good professional athletes and someone who's like truly elite at their position, which Vladdy is. He's one of the best defensive first basemen in the game. Those little differences of like what Vladdy notices, that ground ball coming up, goes foul, but hey, that guy at second didn't run hard. So I'm wearing my Vladdy shirt today. Shout out to Vladdy. 14 more years. It's beautiful. 15 more years.
And everyone thought he wasn't going to sign.
Everyone thought he wasn't going to sign, and he did. But like he sees that, and like the preparation of like, okay, Barger, heads up. Like, I'm coming to you because I noticed this. And, like, to be prepared for something like that, like, there's no guarantee that ground ball's coming to you next.
Yeah.
But, like, that awareness, that baseball IQ from Vladdy was awesome. Blue Jays magic numbers.
Okay, with that.
We are at that point of the season. It is September 10th. They are 9 to make the playoffs and 15 to win the division. If the Blue Jays were to play 500 ball from here on out, the Yankees would have to go something like 13-4 to catch them, because the Jays own the tiebreaker over both them and the Red Sox. So
How did
giddy up.
that series go?
The one Jays
the
Yankees?
Yankees.
They lost 2 of 3.
Okay.
It wasn't bad because as long as they didn't get swept, they held on to the spot and they didn't lose the tiebreaker. And then last night, the Yankees got smoked and the Jays won.
Oh, nice.
So they're 3 games up on them still, up on the Red Sox by 3 games, and they hold the tiebreaker over them both.
Oh, good.
So, like, again, that's basically now a 4-game lead because of that tiebreaker, right? Because they can't just catch them, they have to pass them.
Oh, that's awesome. And
Yeah.
what is there? Probably about 30-ish games left?
No, less than
something?
that.
Oh, really? You
not
said
even
they
20?
just go 13-4, so let's...
144, so there are 18 games left.
Oh, nice.
So if the Jays go 9-9, yeah, the Yankees, would have to go 14-5 or
Does
something.
first place still get a bye?
So the top 2 seeds in the league, so in the American League, they get a bye through the wild card round. Whoever the worst division leader is between the 3 divisions, they still have to play wild card.
Gotcha.
So the Jays right now are half a game up on the Tigers. They're the Jays are the 1 seed in the AL. Half a game up on the Tigers, and they are, quick math, 5.5 up on the Astros.
Okay.
2 more games left against the Astros. I'll be at the one tomorrow.
Good luck.
My flight leaves at 12:45 tonight.
What's the weekend series?
Baltimore. So again, Baltimore is awful. Although they're starting to piece things together right now, but they're 10 games under 500, 7-3 in their last 10.
That's a winnable series for you to go to.
That's a sweepable series. So I'm fired up. Can't wait. Bet365. Download the app today. Use the promo code NATION. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. I burped. The Blue Jays, again, in action tonight, taking on the Houston Astros once again. Vladdy and George to both hit a dinger, plus 2,500. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're going to play it a little safer here with the Toronto Blue Jays, who are sending Jose Barrios to the mound. I won't do the same game parlay that I usually do for you guys, but I will say this, as much as I love the Jays and I love Jose Barrios, take the over tonight. It's set at 9. If you want to go over and Jays money line, that's probably not a bad play either, but I think there'll be some runs tonight because Barrios has been struggling as of late. So yeah, going over and the Jays money line gets you plus 220. I'm in on that. Since I'm not going to be here Friday, should we do, we're 0-1 for our NFL parlay.
Anyone hit? Mine didn't. Yours didn't.
You were Dolphins. You
Bengals
were
covered.
Bengals. I was Commanders.
So you covered.
Yeah, I covered by half a point.
Quickly, there's another quote from Jack Hughes, just not within the show.
Oh.
On Jim Rutherford, he said, honestly, I was a little surprised that he would be so forthcoming with the comments he had. If he wants to talk about the Quinn situation, go for it. I don't have much control of that. I think we'll see what happens. And the first comment was, I'm surprised Jack was so forthcoming in this interview. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay, you want me to pick something from the weekend?
Yeah, we're going to do our NFL parlay. I also remembered we didn't write it down last week, too. So this week I'll write in our prep sheet so we can keep track of it. Everyone can ride with us. Let's see if we can win this bad boy. What do you guys like? What's the first line that you kind of like here when you're looking at the NFL week?
Steelers -3 against the Seahawks, but I don't know if I'm just buying week 1 hype too much.
They're at home.
No.
I don't dislike that one.
But I think
Seahawks looked okay.
they were good.
I don't mind Patriots +1 against the Dolphins.
I was going to say, is that nuts? Am I biased? They're giving you a point. The
Patriots
Dolphins are a
sucked,
joke.
but so did the Dolphins. Okay,
and I think
one.
Vegas is a little bit better than people are giving them.
Oh, I think I know mine.
The Titans 5.5 over the Rams.
You're going Titans +5?
Yes. They were actually, Cam Ward was actually pretty good last game. I know they only got 12 points, but Denver's also supposed to be this juggernaut that could win the Super Bowl. Nearly lost by 8, wasn't it? Or something like that.
Yeah.
They got a last drive.
Yep.
If his receivers could learn how to catch a ball, he'd be good. So I will go Titans +5.5 over the Rams.
Aaron, which one are you going with?
I'm torn between Niners to cover, but Brock Purdy might not play.
He's not
Really?
playing.
He's not?
I heard he's not.
So Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, yeah.
Boys. You know,
They might not cover that if
No,
it's
they're
Mac
not gonna.
Jones.
They're going to lose.
Are the
Brock
Cowboys going to
Purdy?
cover the Giants by 6?
Yeah.
Cowboys -6?
I think I'm going Cowboys -6.
Okay, I'm going with an over.
Oh, the Cowboys to cover. Oh, okay.
I don't mind that. The Giants suck,
They've
man.
looked so bad.
And
I
that
think-
game's in Dallas.
I think Dallas also sucked, but either way.
Dallas, I thought they played pretty well in that primetime game. Against the Eagles?
They'll put up points. They
Yeah.
can put up points at least.
Again, you guys can call Homer on me and we can pick something else. Bills Jets over 46.5.
Oh, I thought we were just doing spreads.
Well, over-unders and spreads. Like,
I like that, Ty. Justin
was
Fields
it?
looked great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the Bills defense
they
might
can't
allow
stop the run.
46
So
on its own.
if it's Fields and
Brees Hall.
Brees Hall
They run
running.
the ball like crazy. In
Yeah.
Jets.
I like that.
All right, boys. There you go. Plus 595 for that three-legger. That's a wrap on today's show.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron co-hosting with Liam Friday. Is that we'll figure it out?
Probably.
Yeah.
30 years young. That's right.
Happy birthday. Happy early birthday, Aaron. Hope you have a great 30th birthday. Good?
I'm chilling.
We didn't miss anything?
No, we're good.
I think we covered a lot today. All right. Thank you, everybody in the YouTube. Great stuff. I'll be back next Monday. The boys got the show on Friday. Better late than never. I'll drop later on today. Gregor shows it too. So keep tuning into all of that. That's a wrap on today's show. Oil up.